It is week 7 of the college football season. Alabama still the #1 team in the country, undefeated as they head to Knoxville this week. It is finally Tennessee week. And to talk to us about Nick Saban's press conference today, Reiner Sabin joins me now from Tuscaloosa. And Reiner, the Alabama defense receiving a lot of love nationally for their performance, being able to score more points than some offenses here in the SEC. Yet Nick Saban says not so fast. They need to be less easy to score on. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, he has a point. I think people get caught up in the the allure of the Alabama defense being able to score touchdowns because it's quite fascinating. I mean, the fact that they have already scored 7 times this year. But, conversely, the pass defense wasn't very good against Arkansas. They gave up 400 yards. And in general, they just were kind of out of sorts in the second half, on the field way too much. And Austin Allen had his way despite being, harassed the whole game. So the pass rush did its job, but the pass defense in the secondary really left a lot to be desired.
Now, Reiner, we've seen this Tennessee team. They weren't able to finish the job against Texas A&M, but before that, able to come from behind and win several football games this year that maybe they shouldn't have won. Did Nick Saban address that today, that Alabama could perhaps be a victim of this Vols comeback?
Well, he didn't really specifically kind of refer to Tennessee, but in general, he said that basically they have to answer every score, and that's essentially how you avoid comebacks. Obviously, in today's world of college football, teams can overcome deficits rather quickly with high-powered offenses. Tennessee has obviously shown that and been very resilient this year in the process. Alabama, is definitely wants to control the game. That was Nick Saban's message throughout the press conference, and he felt that at times and against Arkansas, Alabama lost control of what was going on, especially in the second half when they were on the field so much defensively.
And Reiner, we know it's going to be hard for them to control that environment. Knoxville is certainly a tough place to play. Now, any injury updates for us going into this Week 7 game?
Well, Nick Saban didn't specifically mention the timetable, but he said a couple guys will be out. Specifically mentioned Reuben Foster and Alphonse Taylor as they come back from concussions. Didn't mention specifically Josh Jacobs, but he's dealing with a nerve issue in his elbow, and that was why he was left the game early against Arkansas. So that'll be interesting to monitor going forward.
All right, Reiner, thank you so much for all your insight. We'll see you in Knoxville, Tennessee on Saturday. Certainly looking forward to it. And for all your Alabama Crimson Tide updates, you can visit us on AL.com.